Okay guys, I guess what I did. I went to the toy store. What do you think I got? Let's go see what it is. Okay, ladies and gents, thank you for coming with me to the hideout today. And today, like I said, I've been to the toy store, bought a Mossberg. We're going to talk about it. Before we do, I got to say thank you for subscribing. If you have not, please do. Click the ringy dingy, see us at Sarge 1911, and come out and let's have some fun. All right, let's go. So, went running around town with Mrs. Sarge 1911, and I run up on a little shotgun Mossberg. They've been out for a long time. So this is one of those things where old gun, new video, my opinion. I seen a Mossberg Shockwave at a chain store while we were out running around looking at some stuff. This particular chain store, who I will not mention, I refuse to buy anything there. Actually, anything gun related, I just refuse to purchase from them. My reasons, I will not, you'll know. Anyway, so we'll go over to my guys, my local gun store guys, and I get to looking, and they have 3 different models of what I believe to be a Mossberg Shockwave. One marine version, one just black synthetic, but I fell in love with this one right here. And lo and behold, this one's not even called a Shockwave, it's called a Cruiser. So, we'll just talk about it a little bit before we go have some fun. It is a Mossberg. You know, it's a 12 gauge pump shotgun, and I'm going to start down here on this end, down here at the muzzle brake. And I have to admit, this muzzle brake, this door breacher muzzle brake, it is one of the things that got my attention to this particular model. I mean, I like it. I mean, for what this shotgun is, it kind of sets it off and adds to it. The other ones just had a flat barrel and whoop-de-doo, you know, but this kind of, it's an attention getter. Down here underneath, it's got a magazine where I can, hole where I can put the sling right there. So I can put a sling on it. And on this side, I can put the sling attachment is right here. So I can carry this with some kind of short sling. This would be a nice little handy bug out weapon, or in particular a self-defense weapon. They call it a Cruiser, I believe, because they thought that they could get the police departments to put this little compact weapon in their police cars, and they could cruise with it. I don't know if that's true or not. I know back in the day they all used 870 shotguns, and then they probably all went to the Benellis. Is Mossberg's been successful with that? Probably not. I don't know anyone who uses it, but I like it. You know, it is got tapped up here if you wanted to put a scope or some kind of sights on it. For the life of me, I don't know why you would put sights on it. And when it comes to that, look at the sight up here on this end. Why do I even have this sight up here? I mean, I don't know why I would have sights on this shotgun at all unless it's, I don't know, for political reasons, which I'll mention. The box on this thing addresses the fact that it has a pistol grip. So I guess they're selling this thing as if it's a handgun because of the pistol grip. It says, I'm going to read it to you briefly. This enclosed firearm is a pistol grip firearm and is not designed to be fired from the shoulder. This type of firearm can only be transferred to a person who is at least 21 years old. So I guess they're wanting to say this is a handgun. You know, I'm way more than 200 pounds, but handgun, I might could pull off a round. I don't know how many rounds, but I could pull off a round. You know, it's got, just like all the Mossbergs, the safety's up here on the top, and it's stiffer than crap. You know, it is stiff. It's got this nice little strap like the Shockwave, so I can, you know, help me to use to pump the shotgun. Is that necessary? No. Would the shotgun still function without it? Absolutely. One thing I did notice on this thing, you know, when I took it out of the box, I was making the assumption that it had a plug in it. It does not have a plug in it. It came with no plug. So, you know, I guess they did realize they could save some money by not putting a plug in this thing, because everybody that bought one was going to take the plug out anyway. So I guess that was good. One thing I did notice, and I'm going to try to point this out, if you look on this side of the shotgun, on this side of the slide, there's a slide bar right here. Right there. You see that single slide? Well, there's also one on this side. So there's one going down both sides of this shotgun to give it a little bit more stability and keep that thing going straight back instead of at some type of angle. Now, this thing is stiffer than crap, which I don't like. It is brand new. I did oil it down a little bit because it was so stiff, and I noticed it was full of carbon, so it has obviously been fired. I don't know, it's gonna be fun. Now, the slide release, I'm gonna turn this around, the slide release, down here on this side. You'll see it right there. Push that little button in, allows you to work the slide. With the other model, the Shockwave, this being the Cruiser, the pistol grip shape different. With this one, I'm gonna try to turn around, which is gonna be difficult. I can use my thumb to operate in the pistol grip form, almost like a magazine release on a 1911 or something. Similar position, right there. With the other one that had just a pistol grip that went this way, you could reach around with your finger underneath it and operate it like this. So, you know, I think both of them have their advantages and drawbacks when it comes to the pistol grip. The pistol grip, I think, is going to allow you to take the recoil a little bit better, and it's just going to be some getting used to use that with your thumb. You see, I can't just keep my finger in the trigger area. I have to pull my hand out because my hand will not be big enough to go around. Where the other one, I can just reach under with my finger. You know, what they say, 6 of one, half a dozen of another. I don't know, this one is 12 gauge. It is tight. Front sight, I don't know. You know, this is not something you're gonna raise up here and shoot like this. You're gonna black your damn eye, what you're gonna do. You know, that'd be painful. Is it something you're gonna hip shoot? Yeah, why? Because it's cool. Who cares? I mean, it's a fun gun. It's a toy. It's a toy. It's a fun gun. I got it at the freaking toy store. So, you know, this is more or less, I'm going to point it in the general direction and just go freaking bang, bang, bang. You know, fun. Not to mention, ideal home protection shotgun. I mean, I've got more than one round. You know, I got 6 rounds, better than a double barrel shotgun, better than a semi-automatic shotgun, even though, what, it doesn't fire as fast. But one thing I'll say though, I often see it on movies and stuff. You know, I've heard people say nothing scarier than the sound of a 12 gauge pump shotgun. And I say, well, yes and no. The truth of the matter is, I should have never heard this. Because the shotgun should have already been loaded. I should never approach the bad guy and my shotgun wasn't even loaded if he had that opportunity. You know, take his head clean off. He ain't got to worry about hearing the sound. Self-protection weapon, absolutely. Fun weapon, absolutely. What we fixing to do with it? We're fixing to go bang, bang, bang. Okay, we're outside at the range, out behind the hideout, and let me just go over once again. We got the Mossberg Cruiser, 12 gauge pistol grip, 18-inch barrel, 6 rounds, weighs just under 6 pounds. It'll weigh 6 pounds by the time I load it up. And we're gonna load it up and see what we get. Like I said, this thing doesn't have but a white dot sight on the front of it. So it's a little bit, you know, how accurate is it gonna be? Make sure the safety's on. I don't know how accurate it's gonna be. It's a shotgun, for God's sake. It's meant for close range. Self-defense, but you know, Sarge 1911's got his own opinion about self-defense, so that's another video another day that I've been wanting to do. Right now I'm going to load it up. Mrs. Sarge 1911's got, I don't know how many's in there, that's enough. She got some leftover pumpkins, and I'm going to try to shoot those with this thing. Like I said, these sights, you know, you don't shoot it like a up here, you don't do it this way. Let's just see what we can do. Ready? got some kick to it, I'll tell you that. The recoil would be a lot nicer on your shoulder than in your hand. And that's one reason I picked the Cruiser model instead of the, what was the other one? Oh, the, whatever it was. Shockwave. Man, I'm tongue-tied, brain dead. You know, the Shockwaves like this, where this one's this way, I'm going to be able to handle the recoil just a little bit more. Let me load up again a minute after that brain fart. See if I can at least get it to function some more. Make sure the weapon's on safe here. Now that's 1, 2. Let's just put 3 and 4 in it. Let's just walk up here. Let's see there. That's the dude right there by my refrigerator, right there. Now that guy right there is by the TV. That guy right there, that's a grandkid's. Man, it's a little awkward to shoot. I mean, it looks cooler than crap, but it's really not comfortable to shoot. Maybe it's my old age, you know, but it does work. It would help if the slide and stuff would just run a little bit smoother. I think some of that over time would help just a little bit, but you know, like I said, what's it for? Nightstand, nightstand. So let's try this again. That dude's trying to get my TV. I was at the fish aquarium. I bet I could get the hang of it though after a little practice. You know, have a little bit more fun. Let me open another box real quick. Burnt powder. Tell you what though, it's a handful. I've shot handguns that have this kind of recoil, but this thing right here is a little bit more than you expect. It's not a comfortable handgun, but you know, when you get ready to use one, you're not going to notice any recoil or anything. All you're going to notice is somebody screaming and yelling. That damn near got me in the face then. You got to be careful of this thing. Up here to where you see it and you use that sight, that's not going to work for you. It's not meant to shoot up high like that, but you know, let me try it down here. I'm not gonna hit anything. I would spray down the hallway. Stiff. I hit it every time. See if I can do a Terminator. You know what? I think I about terminated my shooting of it today. So what do I think? Home protection, absolutely. Nightstand, yeah. Shotgun therapy, it'd be a quick session when it comes to shotgun therapy. It's got some recoil in it. It's a nice little shotgun. Other than home protection, it's a good toy, but I like toys. So until we shoot again, shoot safe, shoot straight. Huh. You know, I just love to feel recoil. I like to abuse myself.